Hello. Thank you very much for the opportunity today to share with you a request for information for a CPOE vendor. My name is Elizabeth LaFortune, and it's my pleasure to speak with you. In this presentation, I will provide an outline on the common content found in a request for information. Then I will discuss considerations for both upgrading the existing system and implementing a new system based on the concept of the system's development lifecycle. Furthermore, I will recommend whether Grand Canyon University Health System should upgrade or implement to a new system and provide a rationale to support my position. To conclude, I will explain how an RFI relates to the system's life cycle model and will include applicability to healthcare practice, education, administration, and research. This slide introduces the content found in our RFI for CPOE vendors. First, the overview. Grand Canyon University System is a 200-bed community hospital system seeking to upgrade our current CPOE system or evaluate new vendor options. Our goal is to implement a robust, user-friendly CPOE solution that enhances patient safety, improves clinical workflows, and integrates seamlessly with our existing EHR platform. The CPOE must have the ability to place orders from within the facility, home office, and mobile devices. For information requested, we're interested in learning more about the CPOE capabilities, implementation processes, and support services offered by vendors. We would like to understand vendors' CPOE solutions, including key features and functionalities. We also want to understand integration capabilities with our own EHR system, as well as mobile remote access options for our providers. We want to understand medication management and clinical decision support tools, as well as reporting and analytics capabilities. We are seeking information on the typical implementation timeline and process, training and change management support offered, and maintenance, upgrades, and technical support services. This information gathered through the RFI will help us make an informed decision on the CPO solution for our organization. Finally, we are requesting licensing models, upfront and recurrent costs, and additional fees for other services. We will be requesting a company overview including a brief history and background of the organization, relevant experience and expertise in the CPOE market and client base, including numbers and types of healthcare facilities served. We are seeking customer references for similar sized health systems. For the evaluation criteria, we would like a vendor overview, CPOE product capabilities, implementation and support, pricing and licensing. These will all be used to evaluate potential CPOE solutions. This lays the groundwork for subsequent demonstrations and contract negotiations with the selected vendor. This presentation on the RFI applies the principles of the system development life cycle. The 5 principles are planning, analysis, detailed systems, design, implementation, and maintenance. As part of the planning process, the project problem will be identified. The role of the proposed project will be communicated. Also, the goals or measurable objectives will be outlined. Secondly, the analysis phase will include a discussion regarding the requirements. It also includes understanding of the current system processes. The detailed functional and technical requirements are defined in this phase. Next, in the detailed systems design phase, a conversation is had regarding technical specifications. The system architecture, interfaces, and components are defined. A plan is developed for implementation, testing, and maintenance. The implementation process includes developing and coding the system based on the design. Implementation involves installing and configuring the system in the production environment. The end users will be trained and provided support. Finally, the maintenance phase outlines what comes after implementation, including upgrades, enhancements, and changes over time. This phase also includes monitoring system performance and addressing issues. One key consideration for the planning phase for upgrade is clearly defining the business objectives and requirements for upgrading the existing CPOE system. Another key consideration is conducting a feasibility study to assess the viability, costs, and timeline of the upgrade project. Similarly, the planning phase for a new system includes clearly defining the business case and objectives for a new CPO system. It involves a thorough market analysis and feasibility study to evaluate vendor options. In the analysis phase for upgrade, analyzing the current CPO system's functionality, integration points, and pain points is important. Gathering detailed user requirements and pain points will help guide the upgrade process. With a new system, the analysis phase involves developing detailed functional and non-functional requirements for the new CPOE system. Stakeholders are engaged, including physicians, to ensure that requirements address their needs. Excuse me for my technical difficulties. Okay. In the detailed design phase for upgrade and the new system, designing the technical architecture and roadmap are outlined. Potential risks and mitigation strategies are identified, including a security risk assessment. Security controls must be incorporated in the design. The implementation phase for upgrade involves a comprehensive implementation plan, including user training and change management. Carefully migrate data and integrate the upgrade CPO system into our daily workflows. During the implementation phase for a new system, a detailed implementation plan including data migration, user training, and change management. Carefully coordinate the rolling out of this new CPO system to minimize disruptions to clinical workflows. The maintenance phase for both upgrade and the new system involve monitoring the system performance and addressing any issues as they arise, maintaining the system through regular patches, upgrades, and support. Regardless of whether we upgrade our existing CPO system or implement a new one, following a structured SDLC approach is crucial to ensuring a successful outcome. We recommend that Grand Canyon University Health System upgrade their current CPOE vendor, which allows the hospital to leverage its existing investments, infrastructure, and staff training. Switching to a new CPOE vendor would require significant time and resources to implement, integrate, and train staff on an entirely new system. Maintaining the current CPOE vendor will minimize disruptions to clinical workflows. Updating the existing CPOE vendor allows the hospital to build upon already customized workflows. The upgrade will include the capability for physicians to place orders remotely from their mobile phone, tablet, or home computer. Updating the current CPOE carries lower implementation risk compared with adopting a new system. Maintaining the current vendor can help the hospital avoid the high costs associated with a full vendor replacement. In summary, updating the current CPOE vendor is the most prudent choice for the hospital system and meets the organization's evolving health needs. The RFI is typically used in the early planning phase of the SLDC. It helps gather information about potential solutions and vendors to refine project requirements. The RFI serves as a casual introduction to the market landscape before moving to a more detailed RFP. In healthcare administration, the RFI process allows healthcare organizations to understand capabilities of different vendors and identify the best fit for their specific needs. It is used to explore platforms, vendors, software, and other healthcare solutions. It can be used in healthcare administration to gather information on revenue cycle management, supply chain optimization, and the operational systems. Educational institutions can leverage RFIs to research learning management systems and other educational technology platforms. RFIs can help universities access the market landscape and redefine the requirements before issuing a more detailed RFP. In the research domain, RFIs can be used to explore data management platforms, research information systems, and other tools. The RFIs allow organizations to gather insights on available solutions and identify the most suitable options for their specific needs. By leveraging the RFI, organizations can make more informed decisions and increase the likelihood of successful system implementations. This is my reference page. These references support the information presented in this RFI. And finally, thank you for listening to my request for information for a CPOE vendor. I appreciate your time and I welcome any questions you have.